So during Kyle and Ricky's segment, I go out because I want to see it. And so I go out and stand by the door. And then Danielle comes over and sits in the empty chair. But she's messing with the kids, and the kids run off during the segment. And she comes back. She goes, "What did I miss?" I told her, like, "Well, Ricky just hung Kyle over the rope with the chain." She's like, "Oh, shit." Because at that point, you had come out. Mm-hmm. When you walked away and that happened, the firefighter's in the doorway. And I turned to the firefighter. I said, "I think you need to call the cops because a skinhead just hung a black man in the ring. And I think this is a hate crime." Yeah. And he's recording. And he goes, "Oh, fuck."
Best part.
So I turn back around. Drake's coming to the ring. And you come back and sit down.
Oh, damn.
And that's when I told you that.
Ding 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 ding.
Best part, like, because you wouldn't know this unless you're there.
The police station.
The police station's next fucking door.
Yeah, we're across the street. Like it's
no, it's not even across
20 feet away.
Man.
Oh man,
I can spit on them from the back door.
You know what sucks about that? Because like a lot of wrestling, you know, you just walk around the building, you go behind if you need to piss because the bathrooms usually got a line around the block. You know,
Not there.
You can't piss behind that fucking building. Cops are right fucking there. That sucks. I was holding it all day because every time I'd go check on the bathroom, there was always somebody in it. That is my least favorite thing. They used to have.
Boys?
They used to have two, but one of them's out of order, so you're just waiting your turn all day.
I was gonna say the girls has two. I don't know why you couldn't just go in there.
Well, they have a toilet and a urinal, I think, but like they just blocked one of them off. So
the door.
Shout out to 4th Street Theater. They gave us a fog machine. So that was super nice.
They got stalls. Nobody's gonna be upset.
She says, "We've got like 5 fog machines and we don't use them." And I'm like,
there was one hooked up too.
"Well, yeah, it's turned on." She's like, "I don't even know why that's turned on. We don't fuck with that." And I said, "I don't know what to say to you, but thank you so much." You know, like, and she starts looking up at the ceiling and she's like, "Do you want some lights too?" And I was like, "Fuck no, don't fucking." She's about to grab the fucking ladder and start pulling shit down.
Bo's head was so fucking big on that camera that every time he would run across that big bright fucking spotlight, it would go dark for a second and then he'd come back and go dark again.
Oh my gosh.
I told him when he came back, I was like, "Bro, your head is so goddamn big. You blocked out the sun on the camera."
He's a big dude.
That was the best part too. Like beginning of the night. "Hey, you big fucks, please don't do so much running in your match." They start by running each corner.
They're like, "We're gonna do a 40-yard dash. Is that cool?"
Will said something about him being heavy, and I was like, "Yeah, we're all about the same size."
Yeah.
600 fucking
That was
pounds.
that was the fucking ring that Graham Bell did a flip bomb on me, and the thing came on hook, and then when I opened up my eyes, I'm sitting in the center of the fucking ring. I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" That's what I thought was gonna happen whenever Bo splashed him in that corner, and you could hear that metal clunk.
I know.
I was like, "Yeah, this coming on hook. He's about to get launched."
I'll be completely honest. I think there's a lot of people that are like, "That ring is so fucking small. I don't like it." That's my favorite fucking ring. I love that thing. 14 by 14.
3 years.
I'm always scared.
Yeah.
It's gonna snap. Something's
Bro,
gonna.
the day that if that thing just collapses, which it won't because it's sturdy as fuck. It's a great ring, but if like someone were so big that they broke it.
No, you'd put the fucking middle block underneath the center of the ring like you used to
Yeah.
and break all of us. God damn. I hated that fucking ring for so fucking long until we stopped using it for regular shows.
So
Fuck
for
that ring.
y'all
Like everyone tonight too, like everybody that's new, like
They had no idea.
No fucking
No
clue.
idea. I took a bump in that after the show. I was like, "Oh, this is so fucking nice."
Okay.
The board's flexed.
So-
You got new pads. Oh my
Well, that's
god.
because like the first year we were running, we were doing stupid shit like booking fucking Blade and Sam Stackhouse together.
I
Get it.
I
But
put
I would rather fucking bump on the goddamn floor than that shit, dude. I'm dead serious.
I put a block in the center of the ring because the beam was bent to shit,
Yeah.
and I knew that over time, with the block there, that would straighten the beam out, and it did. So for about a year, yeah, if you bumped in that motherfucker, it sucked.
It sucked ass.
Remember when the new ring like showed up too, like the very first time.
But when we went from the 14-footer to the 18-footer, everybody was like, "Thank you, God." Oh, fuck.
I didn't even care how big it was. I'm just glad those fucking.
What
those-
show was that too? Was that the Crow Cup?
I don't fucking remember. I just remember when we walked, because we were doing shows in the VFW and we put that fucking 18-footer in that tiny room. Everybody was just like, where the fuck are we going to
You're
put all the
sitting.
chairs? And I was like, I don't know, we'll figure it out, whatever.
And we did. It was
So we
fucking
pushed
great.
the ring up against the wall, we made it work. And I fucking hate that VFW, but we had a lot of good shows in there. We had a lot of good memories in there.
When we were supposed to wrestle in Tulsa and it got rescheduled, to go back
Dude.
there, we filled that motherfucker up.
Bro, so we were supposed to do the show in Tulsa. Tulsa calls and they say, hey, we double booked the venue, so sorry. Well, I've got the VFW in Oklahoma City, so we relocate the show from Tulsa to OKC.
And we.
Everyone from fucking Tulsa showed up. They
Yeah.
came to OKC to watch the fucking show. And half the workers that I booked on that show, all Tulsa guys. Like, I just wanted to book the locals. Those motherfuckers came too. That was when I did that table match with Tony.
Yeah.
Tone! And it was actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
He told me, he was like, that's the best gimmick match I've ever had. And I was like, I know.
We went out, me and Luna and a couple other people.
R.I.P. Luna, Nightshade, love you so much.
We went out to Riverwalk there in Oklahoma City.
If you're out there, call,
Like the
we
night-
miss you.
The night before.
Luna's dead.
And
She fucking, like, unfriended everybody. I was
She
so bummed
unfriended
out. Because she liked you.
but
I tried to send her a message one day and I was just like, I just want to reach out, tell her, thank you or something, try to be nice. It might have been her birthday or something. And I can't even fucking find her. Like, her shit was gone. Homegirl unfriended me and I'm salty.
She was working for Red Bull for a while, and I saw her at one of my accounts once, and I was like, holy shit, fuck.
You are live!
Yeah.
but
Good seeing you. Love
Miss
Take
you.
care.
we
Fuck.
went out to.
Becky didn't unfriend me, at least.
She's married.
Yeah, congratulations,
I'm
by the
still
way.
salty about my teeth, Becky.
It's your fault his teeth are fucked.
Well, the top ones, the bottom ones are another dude.
They were fucking somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
Is her hair still good?
Becky got...
Becky with the good hair.
Yo,
She did have nice curly hair.
so that's another case of two people that went to a class somewhere else and they didn't get along with the coach or the trainer or the teacher or whatever you want to call it. They had bad experiences there. They came to us.
Well, they reached out to us first, actually. Did I ever
I
tell
don't
you
remember that. I don't remember that.
No, they reached out to us first. I was like, and I gave them like, hey, this is what we do. This is where we're at. This is how much it costs. This is how often we're training right now.
So they thought they'd get a better deal over there.
I don't know what it was, but
Take back
eventually,
everything I said.
But I mean, remember when they first came to us too? They were just, and like I called them out on it like a month or so later. I was like, didn't you message us? They were like, yeah.
Hey, for the record, we had Luna for about a year. We had Becky for about half a year, maybe a year. So much fucking improvement in a year. Luna could have fucking been something. Becky was just having fun. And then when you got them in the ring together, they couldn't stop fucking
It
laughing.
was so fucking hilarious. like, you're trying to kick her ass. This isn't
Like,
fucking...
quit fucking giggling. They're just two sisters kicking the shit out of each other and laughing about it.
her last match was at Korg, and
Becky's?
yeah,
Yeah.
not Becky, no, Luna's.
Luna's last match was on my show. She wrestled Nova, then she lost and retired.
Oh well, one of her last matches was at Korg, and she was in a cage match, and she went up to the top, and
Yeah.
I stood like she's
I
like.
fucking popped for that 5-way cage match. I was so proud
she
of
went
her.
up to the top, and she told me before, she was like, "Hey, I just need you to stand here, and if I fall off, stop me from landing my head on
Don't
the
let
floor."
me die.
Yeah, don't let me die was pretty much it.
That-
So I stood in
bro,
that corner that whole fucking match.
As
I was
a-
scared to fucking death, dude.
As a trainer, as a coach, when one of your students goes and does something incredibly impressive like that, you can't fucking help but just fucking get excited.
No,
That was so much fun to watch. Like I broke curtain for that one. It's a 5-way ladies cage match. That was dope as shit. And she got the high spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nova won that one. I think so.
Nova was winning a lot of shit.
Nova don't lose, dog.
Luna-
That's the rule.
Nova.
we're in the locker room today. And I don't think Tommy Too Good has won a single fucking match in my company.
No,
I don't think he has. And I had to reassure him. I was like, look, we're getting you somewhere. Your first fucking win's probably gonna be for the fucking strap.
Slade was next to me today, like, because you went out to do something, but Slade was next to me whenever I was playing music for the last match. And, like, you know, of course I hit Nova's, and I was like, Nova's music gets me so
Pumped,
fucking
right?
pumped. I always let it go just a little extra long.
Whenever they were chanting "Come on, Slade," I was like, I don't think Frankie's the one to be telling that to.
It was weird. We were fucking like, you're hearing that.
Yeah.
Dude, Come On Slade is almost as good as Jack It Off.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, whenever I was like, Frankie's not the one to be telling that to right now. I turned to him and I said that right there.
Do you remember Adrian Vega?
Yeah.
Did you ever meet him? I did a fucking 4-month program with that dude because we were in a feud because he wouldn't take his fucking coat off. I was, cause he wrestled like 2 matches
Where
at Mid-South. This was years ago.
Oh, he was in wrestling back then too?
Dude, I tried so hard to make him better. And we did a lot of good shit. And then like he just quit wrestling. He's like he made friends with wrestlers, but like he just quit fucking wrestling. And I'm like, bro, you were this close to being okay.
Because he came back after I started.
Yeah, and he was wearing a mask and he was doing a bunch of random shit. It's like, why aren't you fucking still wrestling? You could have been something.
Yeah.
And he just found other shit to do, I guess. I don't know what the fuck he's doing now.
He's wrestling. He's a
Where?
I don't know. But
What's his working name? Like, it's not actually Adrian Vega.
It was at the time.
Well, I remember one of the few times I worked at BCW, right? And like I had to cut a promo with him because I was looking for a tag partner or something like that. And like he's hanging out doing something. I come up, I'm like, Vega, hey, and he's like, hold on, did you just fucking call me Vega? Restart.
Restart.
I was like, what the fuck? I've only ever known
Oh,
he
this
was
is
Vega.
years
It
ago.
was like 2019.
oh,
This is years ago. But so,
Big Indian dude.
yeah, tall, tan.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Not
any.
exactly big.
So like, he's having fucking 10, 15-minute matches with a fucking coat on. He's wearing a long sleeve coat.
White.
It's a fucking pasty white coat. And I just asked him one day, I said, how much you pay for that coat? And he goes, I didn't. And I said, good. He goes, why? I said, because I'm going to bleed all over that fucking coat. He goes, what are you talking, what? And I go, we're going to do a program, and I'm going to spend the next fucking 6 weeks of your fucking life trying to get that fucking jacket off. And he goes, why?
Check it off.
He goes, why? And I said, because I'm tired of fucking watching you wrestle with it on. We're going to take something real and put it in front of the fucking fans. And he was like, I'm fucking in. Let's do it. So I told him, I said, you will fight for your fucking life to keep that jacket on for the next 6 weeks. And he was like, all right, cool, let's do it. By the end of it, it's like, we used to do this thing called a Toys R Us death match.
Yeah.
Where we would fucking get a bunch of random kids' toys. Everything from fucking little types like, you know those sit and spin gimmicks?
Yeah, what's the
I just
Santa Claus?
realized why you got those two mixed up. Adrian Vega, the dude that we used to use all the time, that's newer. No, this is a totally different person you've actually probably never actually met.
Oh.
Ooh, have I been saying the wrong name this whole fucking time?
You did say Adrian Vega. Do they share names? Is that his like legit name? Because
What's the name that you see in front of you now?
so I'm looking at Adrian Vega. That's this guy.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been talking about the wrong person.
What's his name then?
I have no fucking
Because
idea.
I've only ever called
Fuck.
him Vega. Now,
I've been telling a story about the wrong fucking person for the last 10 minutes.
no, you've been telling the right story. You just maybe saying the wrong name.
Fuck!
Yeah. That's it.
Not him!
No.
Nope!
I think-
Scratch it, reverse it.
I think I know what you're talking
Not him.
about. What was his name?
Who the fuck is that?
So this is him. Apparently now he's going by Antonio Vega.
Antonio Vega. Was there 2 Adrian Vegas?
I guess. I don't fucking know, and I never fucking put it
I
together.
think so.
Oh, body progression?
Who the fuck is that? Yeah, what's his fucking name?
Antonio Vega.
Antonio Vega. That wasn't his fucking name when he wouldn't take the stupid jacket off.
No.
Hang
I was about to find the picture.
Is there more? Hang on. Friends with Will Chambers, traitor.
See, I was
Traitor.
weird. I was like, I don't ever remember Adrian in a jacket. But I remember that guy. 'Cause it's
This
that
is
jacket,
this
right?
is a new
That whole
account.
time I'm playing like a video.
He's got profile pics of the belt behind you. When I won that, it hasn't fucking moved.
Yeah.
I didn't want to stick it on the wall because I didn't know when the next All-Star Pro show will be, but one half of the All-Star Pro Tag Team Champions. What the fuck is this dude's name? Apparently he does live music. I'm looking for like a match card, like something.
I'll find it here.
You do your thing.
Do your
What the fuck is his name?
It's what the fuck.
Long story short, we do a thing called a Toys R Us death match, and that's when we break out like all this random shit that really, really hurts, but it looks like it doesn't. Like, I'll go on the record of saying I will go through 1 billion thumbtacks before I bump on another fucking Lego.
Yeah.
Vinny.
Vinny Vega.
Vinny Vega. Yeah, I know that name. I
Vinny.
know that name.
Anyway, by the end of the program, I get the fucking jacket from him. I put it on my own body, and then I bleed fucking buckets, and I paint the fucking white jacket red. And it was one of the most proud moments of my life, because I asked him straight up, I said, is that shit worth anything? Nah. I said, okay, good, because I'm going to change the fucking colors of it. And we had good matches. He was cool.
I had a street fight with Cappuccino Jones.
I like that dude.
Yeah, real nice guy.
Good for him, by the
And,
way.
yeah. And he put coffee beans in a black bag like thumbtacks, and he poured them out on the ring. I got suplexed into quite a bit, you know. They didn't hurt that bad. And
Coffee.
coffee beans. But the best fucking shower I have ever taken in my life. was
Did you
after
smell
that
like
shit.
coffee?
That whole shower smelled like fucking coffee. Dude. It smells so fucking good.
Yo.
If you can ever put coffee in a shower with you, oh, fucking do it.
It's such a fucking odd thing to say,
But you
go for it, right?
Yeah.
You want to know about the worst shower I ever took in my life?
Man, the stories I've heard from you.
So, I did I called it a backyard barbecue wrestling event. I think I was 15, 16 years old, and my mother still shares these photos just for shits and giggles sometimes to remind me where I came from, right?
Yeah.
She
loves you.
I did a backyard wrestling show. I brought a bunch of people to my house. The whole neighborhood came. I had people sitting along the edge of my home in a bunch of fucking lawn chairs. And then I had people that would like pull up with their golf carts and watch outside the fence. Like it was like a fucking drive-in movie. It was cool. I wrestled my friend Chris Chaos, R.I.P. And we did a death match. And we don't do light tubes, but we do everything else.
Yeah, you need the green tip ones.
I don't fuck with light tubes. I never have. I did one light tube in my life. I don't want to do anymore.
Only do the green ones. The blue ones, they will cut you.
No,
Green
I don't
ones.
fucking like them.
Don't fucking do them. God.
I'm not gonna do them. I don't like them.
Green
I will do everything else.
Green
So
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
so we had a chair wrapped in barbed wire, and he takes it and he's grinding my back like this, scratching the shit out of me, right? And I'm getting really great color, like I'm just dripping fucking blood because he's scratching the shit out of me with it, and I'm just taking it. And then he smacks me with it one time real hard. He does a fucking senton on me, and he eats the barbed wire too like a jackass. And then he stomps it and twists it with his fucking shoe. So I'm fucking covered in blood. I still have scars all over my back from this particular match, and this was like 16, 17 years old. Well, then he takes a 5-gallon bucket filled with fucking salt. He pours it on my back, and I'm selling it like a motherfucker because I think it's gonna hurt for real. Anyway, now I look like a fucking frosted fucking donut.
Red plastic.
All that fucking salt is stuck to my body. I kind of look like a fucking snowman. It's fucking a lot. It doesn't hurt though, and it took me by surprise because it doesn't fucking hurt. Well, guess what? I go take a goddamn shower.
Yep.
The fucking salt goes into my pores and it liquefies, and it's iodized salt, right? So
yeah.
all of that shit goes into my flesh.
Yeah.
And then I burned to death. It was fucking brutal. And
what did you do to him beforehand?
what did I do to him?
Yeah.
Everything else.
No, like, why was he so angry?
He wasn't angry with me. We were best friends until he died.
Until he died. You motherfucker.
He bought our kid clothes.
No, that was Chris Carnage.
Mm,
He also fucking great dude.
that's what it was.
Chris Carnage, Chris Chaos,
I
two
called him
phenomenal
Vinny.
people.
I called him Vinny.
Vinny.
Vinny Vega, and his shoot name is something else. I won't
Vincent.
Vincent starts, and his last name starts with a P. That's right.
Pacheco.
All right. Well, I guess we're just
Vinny
out for that.
Pacheco,
Vinny
you
Pacheco,
piece of
yeah.
shit. I love you, Vinny. You're a good guy.
No, he's not.
You're a bad You're a bad person. You need therapy, but I love you.
We can say this about a lot of people. You're a good guy, bad person, but you need therapy. Get help, I love you.
Shit person, great friend.
Yeah.
Well,
Cheers.
I did my look, but fucking that jacket has been erased from the internet.
It's on mine. I'm not gonna look though. I have a billion fucking photos on
That's
mine.
fair.
If I find it, I'll share it in May.
I did
I'll
some
share it today. Yeah.
I did some Facebook stalking on myself and found my old account from whenever I was 18
Are
years
you bald
old.
and have neck tattoos?
No, that's a different story. But that's me when I was 18.
That's
Yeah, that's me when I
Yo,
was 18.
you're selling fucking extension cords at Best Buy for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that my next step? I've already gone bald. Do I need neck tattoos? Is that what it is?
Oh, if you had one, I'd be really impressed.
You've seen that picture, haven't you?
I think I'm gonna do my throat. I'm getting my calf tattooed in a week. I'm gonna do it my throat after that.
I need to go get mine fixed.
I want to. I think I
will.
know what I want on my back now. I want that shirt that I've been seeing online everywhere. I think you're the one that posted it, just on my back, big bold letters. Who ate all the pussy?
I did post that picture. That dude,
Who ate all the
this
pussy?
fucking homeless looking motherfucker just standing there. He's got the shirt that says, "Who ate all the pussy?"
Bro, I saw one online the other day that made me pop so hard. It was like, we'll do just about anything for $1.
No gay shit.
That was
Yeah, it was a
That
homeless
was
dude
dope.
holding a fucking sign at a bus stop. No gay shit.
No gay shit. That was awesome.
When I went to San Francisco, I seen a guy.
San Francisco.
San Francisco, and he was holding a sign. I said, "I'm not gonna fucking lie. I need a beer." And he had like 4 12-packs sitting in front of him. People, that town is so fucking dirty.
The ones that are just like need money for weed,
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed with the lack of creativity.
Yeah, my family got abducted by aliens. I need money for ninja classes to get them back.
The ninja classes is good. Wife kidnapped, need money for ninja classes.
Mhm.
That's funny. Do you? Oh fuck. So like, you watched the show tonight, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Dude, I enjoy. I watched all of them except for the main event. So, man, really good. Crowd was into everything.
So we had
Really, really good show. So many new people that are under a year.
one match on the card that had 0 students in it. Everything else was students.
Yeah, that whole fucking like everything else. I can't name people's names, dude. I'm so fucking bad with names right now. Besides Colton and
Which one didn't have students?
The main event.
Andrew's a student.
I mean, Andrew's a student, but he came from another school. He's there sporadically.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a member of the dojo. I'm just saying he came from another dojo and he's kind of part-time with us. Motherfucker was in Mexico for a week. He defended the RDW Ironman title in Mexico 4 fucking times. I'm pretty.
And he won every goddamn one.
I'm pretty fucking impressed that he managed to bring it back. Let's be honest.
how many fucking times did I defend that RDW heavyweight championship? And people were like, "Where the fuck is RDW?" I was like, "Fuck, I don't know. I won it in Oklahoma City."
RDW is wherever the fuck I am, and I can't call it UWO because it's not my fucking show. That's all that is.
But I defended that motherfucker everywhere. I even took that to North Carolina.
Well, that's the thing. They might be like, "Where's RDW?"
It's in your heart.
It's in your heart. It's right here. So here's the way I looked at it.
It took me so long to come around to RDW in
Yeah.
general.
Well, like I always told him because he was like, "What's the fucking point?" And I was like, "It's SmackDown and Raw. It's WCW and NWO. It's just fucking something else." First of all, and here's the shoot answer. I don't want UWO to have a shit ton of titles. I always wanted it to be the fucking women's title and the heavyweight title. I really fucking caved when we made a mid-card title, but it's strictly for the dojo, right? But all these other belts, it's just interchangeable things. Like, most of them are retired now. RDW heavyweight titles combined with the UWO heavyweight title. That's why we have an undisputed championship. First guy to hold both at the same time, right here. Second guy, right there. Fucking, the Iron Man title, it was originally a timed gimmick. It was supposed to be 10-minute time limit matches. The fans didn't fucking get it. They didn't fucking understand what the fuck was going on. They would count down like there was going to be an explosion. They just didn't get it, so we changed it. Now it's just a wrestling title, you know? The brass knuckle belt was our hardcore title.
I bled on that belt.
There's still blood on it. It's probably yours.
It is mine.
It's
I
just,
hit MLP in the face with it and cut my hand.
well, like, I had this fun
It's in my
idea.
bag right now, motherfucker. Just
I was like, the
Why the fuck
idea.
you got it?
Well, the idea was, let's make something different that nobody else is fucking with. Brass knuckle title is a hardcore title in Japan. The Iron Man title, it was just supposed to be something different.
Yeah.
Shit, it's
The
got.
fact that it's got Iron Man
It
on the
has
fucking
Iron
title
Man on the
makes
title.
me fucking pop every time I see it.
Well, someone was like, "Why the fuck did you put Iron Man on it?" I was like, "It's the Iron Man title."
It's got a TV thing because it's the TV style. It's like it's got a camera, and then on the next fucking plate, it's got Iron Man.
Goddamn superhero.
everyone's like, put
If you can't have fun with this, what the fuck is the point?
put two and two together for fuck's sake. Like,
It ain't about the Iron Man match. It's about the goddamn Iron Man. It's an Iron Man title. You're a fucking hero. See that one up there that says tag team? Guess what kind of matches I defend that in?
Hardcore matches,
Goddamn right. I don't follow no fucking rules at All-Star Pro.
porn star style matches.
I won a title at All-Star Pro by throwing a fucking snowball once. I wish I would have done that today. I thought about it all day.
I want like a Money in the Bank style thing because I was too cheap.
This motherfucker, it's a fucking briefcase on a pole match. He don't want to climb, so he undoes the fucking strap and
There
pulls
was pictures.
pulls the whole fucking pole down. And he
Get the fuck out of my way, Burnham!
he
I ran towards Burnham
he
too.
doesn't take the briefcase off the pole when he goes through the curtain and leaves. He took the whole fucking pole with him. That's the kind of shit I would do. I was like, when I cashed in, I would have cashed in with the fucking
I
pole.
tried.
That's
I
so
tried.
wrong.
I tried to
That's
get them
perfect Foreman shit right there.
I tried
Work
to-
smarter, not harder,
Fuck
motherfucker.
I
that.
was the reason
I ain't
why.
going up there. Fuck that.
The reason why, because I was too fucking scared to climb the top rope and stand there and try to get that thing unhooked. I was like, I can cut this off. They're like, you can? I was like, yeah, I can carry this. They're like, nuh-uh, show us. So I showed them that I could fucking carry it. Ran out the fucking door.
That was funny as shit. That was back when I used to just kind of like prop up my phone on the, because they have a big table with their hard cam there. I would just lean my phone up against like one of the legs of their tripod and I would film the show below their hard cam.
Yeah.
I remember there was a ton of people that were always like fucking sitting in front of my phone and they would stand and I would be like, you're in the front row. Why are you standing?
There's only one row where you were
There's
showed.
there's
row.
no reason for you to stand. And I was like, I've got a camera right behind your fucking head. Would you mind sitting the fuck down so we can watch the matches later? And they were like, well, they've got that giant fucking camera. They don't share the footage at all. I don't know why they film it. They've got a catalog that they're keeping to themselves, and eventually they'll have like 5 or 6 years worth of shit. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with it, but they don't share it.
There's like some dude in like Zimbabwe rubbing out to it. That's what it is.
Potentially. What's the guy that works at the church? The big guy. He used to wear a mask and a jumpsuit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What's his name?
I turned him face.
The work name. What's his work name? Big fucker.
Yeah.
He's cool as shit.
I turned him
I
face.
think his real name's Daniel.
Daniel, yeah. I know
He's
his
cool
name.
as shit. Shout out to Daniel.
Ah,
Fucking 5. We used to have lockdown.
lockdown, yeah.
We used to do the lockdown challenge because we would bring him in and we would
did it
have.
like once.
Dude, we did it 3 times.
Okay.
We would bring this guy in
I
specifically
remember one.
3 fucking times. I swear to God, because one of them was at Mid-South. We
Yeah.
did it a lot.
That was
We
one
would
I
bring
never
him
had
in.
before.
And I would have 5 or 6 extra guys that I didn't know what I was going to fucking do with for the night. and I would say, lockdown challenge. The game is just try to get that motherfucker off his feet. And those were fun fucking matches.
I made the graphic for it. I made so many cool fucking graphics.
The original idea was to make me a baby face going against Lockdown. He was gonna come out and beat me up. They started booing Lockdown, then I came out. And then they started cheering Lockdown every time he would hit me. And they cheered him whenever he won and he walked out.
That's funny.
But here's the other thing. With Lockdown, my second time I ever went against him was at a birthday party. And this kid is talking mad crap. He's a 5-year-old.
Dude, those early VIP birthdays, I remember those.
And no, this was just at somebody's house. And
You did a show at somebody's house?
yeah, I did show it somebody in their backyard. Well, they hired Lockdown because their kid was
Yeah.
talking mad smack on Lockdown.
That's funny.
Well, he's like 5 or 4 at the time, right? Lockdown comes around the corner. He starts bawling. I'm
shit.
talking scared shitless bawling. And so Lockdown has to leave. And like Daniel's hanging out.
Wait a minute. So you know, there's a bunch of adults just chilling behind the cake, going, "You fucked up." You know,
Yeah. Like switch of plans, and then the switch of plan was just for me to get my ass kicked in the middle of summer and somebody's
so you
backyard.
turned babyface at the birthday party.
No, I was still a
You
hill.
didn't fucking body slam Andre at the birthday and save the fucking day,
No, they just had the rest of the wrestlers kicking my ass.
dude.
And CRD was there.
Oh sure.
CRD puts me in a fucking sharpshooter in
What
the
he
center
calls a sharpshooter.
in the center of the ring, and this mat is so fucking hot. I'm like skipping on the fucking mat. He's like, just tap out, lay down and tap out, lay down. It's fucking hot. I can't do it. Ah!
Schoolboy me next
Yeah,
time.
and I flat faced on there real quick. Ah! I start doing like this, and they ring the bell. I get up, and I got a square on my chest from the heat of this thing. And on the right side of my face is so fucking red just from laying down on the mat.
That's how you get a fucking nice wax right there.
God, dude, it was so fucking hot.
We got reached. Okay, so we were contacted by a family. They wanted a ring for the birthday party, and I was like, "How many kids?" And it's only 4. I said, "What the fuck do you want to rent a wrestling ring for?" Well, they just want to wrestle. I said, "Do you want entertainment?" Because it's the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Because I gave her a number. She was cool with it. I said, "It's the same price if you want entertainment or if you don't." And she was like, "No, we just want the ring."
I remember that.
And I said, "Okay, when do you want me to set it up?" She said, "Well, the party's at noon. Can you do 11?
We need to hit up that girl that rented the ring from us that was doing like her music video.
I want to watch that fucking
I wanna see
video.
that
I never
shit.
saw it. I'll have to look into it. So we rented the ring and an entire fucking venue to a woman who was doing a music video. And she paid us. She did it. We never fucking hear from her again. I don't even remember what her name was.
I'm gonna see if I can
You
find
gonna
her.
find her?
Let me see.
Core shot a music video at their training facility when it was downtown on second or fourth
At
street.
that gym?
Yeah, at that gym. Somebody came in and shot a music video, and they hired wrestlers to come in and do it. They asked if I wanted to come in. I was like, man, it's not my bag at the time. I should have done it.
I would have.
Yeah.
If I could do a birthday party and
This
actually
is
like
so
perform at
sad.
it.
I'm looking at all these right here. People just like people that have reached out and then just never came to class.
Come to fucking class. I think I have to do an open house. I'll be right back. I think we need to do an open house because that's what fucking Bob keeps telling
Well, I
me to
mean, the
do.
door's open. I mean,
No.
fuck.
Bob has messaged me 5 fucking times and been like, "You need to do an open house. You'll get 20
Oh,
new students."
Evans?
Yeah, man. I talk to the dude all the time. He's fantastic. He always gives good advice, and he never fucking he never gives me shit for the advice that I give.
Yeah.
Because we kind of agree on just about everything.
Is this a bathroom right here?
No, but I'll show you where it is.
Is that where you're going?
Is this the bathroom right
No, I thought that was a bathroom right there.
I'll be right back.
here? Hey, I found her. Her name
Hang out, Reb. We'll go one at a time.
Alicia Smith. Oh, do I have to entertain this on my own? Hi, everybody. Ricky Wingrave here, current undisputed champion of Unified Wrestling Oklahoma. Apparently, this is going up in May. The date is now it's like the next day. So it's midnight. It's January 12th. I just beat the absolute shit out of Kyle Neighbors today before he was able to officially announce his retirement. It was a great time. not many opportunities have I ever had the chance to actually have the mic in my hand. And man, it was funny because all I had to say was 2 words: "You suck," and it worked out beautifully. I almost couldn't get another word in the rest of the night. Oof. They love you, Kyle. They love you. For now. They're gonna forget about you like they did me. It's okay. I'm not fucking like upset about it or anything. Not at all. But other than that, I had a pretty good time tonight. Kyle probably didn't have that good a time. I did choke his ass out with a fucking chain. That was fucking crazy. And then Drake comes and hits me in the back like a fucking bitch. And then, hey, buddy.
We could edit that out.
I mean, but Alicia Smith, that was her.
You found that really quick.
I mean,
It's like a year ago. There's like 100 fucking people in front of her.
it was a while.
Oh boy. I think we had a good show today.
Brother, I was really happy with it. There was a lot going on.
Was there?
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good show.
No, it was. It really was. Like I said though, like you don't tell me things a lot of times. Like in some of the things you said in the promo, like I said, in the back of my head, I was like, you motherfucker. Just I was like, all right, I'm gonna remember that shit. I'm gonna remember that. You son of a bitch.
I'm looking forward to next month. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Her name was Alicia Smith. There are so many Alicia Smiths. I guess I should fucking lock down the ones that are just in
Like,
Oklahoma.
if you found her, I just messaged the one you found. Be like, so what about that music video?
No, I don't want to I guess I'll have to probably. But let's see. Last time we said anything. Oh wow, this was actually back in July of 2023.
It's a long time, dude.
So surely she's got.
Alicia, if you're out there, we just want to see your music video. You paid for it.
Yeah, hopefully it was cool.
I'm sure you had a great time. You had several backup dancers.
Yeah.
There were like 12 people there.
Let's see. Man, she had her friend, like her producer friend Julia or something like that, but I didn't ever get her number. Or not number.
I
but
think
like
that's the
number.
woman who paid us.
Probably.
I believe so.
Either there. It won't let me bring up her profile, so maybe that's because, like, it's an artist page or a group page, something like that.
I like this room, man. What's his name?
It's just a garage, dude. When we bought it, first thing the fucking realtor asked was, do you want to convert this back to a real garage so you can park your fucking car? And I was like, fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck that.
You're gonna add 500 square feet to your fucking house and not have to pay for it?
Our garage turned into like a party area.
Well, like,
But it's still a fucking garage and it's cold as fuck in there during the winter.
well, I'll say this is it's pretty chilly in here sometimes, but like, it's insulated to a point.
Yeah, for 3 guys with high blood pressure, we can hang in here.
It's true. I'm fucking Nordic.
I'm fucking cold. No, I keep a space heater in here and I use it most of the time, but like, it's 30 fucking degrees outside.
It's less.
With it not being cold in here right now, I'm pretty impressed. But yeah, this area. I do all my podcasts in here. I do my promos in here. This is technically like the control center for DG Dojo, and this is my office too. Like when I have actual fucking work to do, I come in here and I do my money or my bills or whatever.
I got one of those.
A leg lamp.
No, the desk that pulls
Oh, a roll
down.
top?
Yeah.
Dude, you can't do nothing better than a roll top. Those are the fucking best.
You don't want me to watch my porn? Fuck it.
Close the door on you.
Yeah.
No, man, I got that desk for like $50 from some random asshole that was just trying to get rid of it. And my father had one, my grandfather had one, I had to have one. I just think they're cool.
I think they're cool too. My wife had to have one, so we've got one
Yeah.
somewhere.
I wish it was bigger because I know some people have some fucking really big. Like my grandfather, he would put his desktop computer on his. Like it was big.
Yeah,
You can't fit a fucking computer on that. That one is like, that's for
laptops,
making. I mean, I fucking
typewriters.
dude. I do a little writing over there. I do my mail there. Like when I send in bills or whatever. And then when I used to do like unboxing videos, like I would do Funko Pops, Pokemon cards, whatever. Do it all at the desk. I fucking love that thing.
Yeah, when I got into wrestling, you were selling Funko.
Bro,
I used to have quite a bit.
You see that fucking Chevy Equinox in the driveway? My wife's car?
Uh-huh.
Funko Pops paid for it.
No shit.
I swear to God. No, I put $6,000 down on a fucking $12,000 car with Funko Pops.
Second year I ever, like, of knowing him, right?
Yeah.
You were working at, like, a fucking scrapyard or some shit like that? You were...
It was the pipe yard.
The pipe yard. Yeah. Fucking... And then, like, loses his job. Doesn't work for, like, I don't know how long.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks. And then he's just like, sold Funkos. And I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I was out of work
It was
for a
like, I
couple
made
weeks.
like 3,000 on those Funkos. I was like, fuck off.
No shit. I put 6,000 down because that wasn't all. Okay, so like I wanted to buy a nicer car because we were gonna have a kid, and my wife was driving a fucking a Jeep Liberty standard transmission, rolled into red lights all the fucking time. I was like, that car sucks. It's not safe. I don't want you fucking rolling into intersections. Standard transmission's bullshit. Like, we're past that. Let's get you a nice fucking car, right? If it's not a Chevy truck or a fucking semi, you don't need a standard fucking transmission. You just don't. If you're not drag racing, you don't need a fucking standard transmission. It's not useful. It's fucking more work than it's worth. Fuck clutching. I'm just not interested in that. Get a fucking automatic.
Excuse me.
You allergic to bullshit?
No, I just asked.
Anyway, fucking. So I'm like, we're about to have a child. I'm not gonna have you rolling into the fucking intersection with a baby in the backseat. So we sell that fucking car for $2,000, and I made up the difference with Funko Pops and WWE Elites. I sold fucking action figures, and I just raised a bunch of money.
So
And then-
I don't.
Remind me to just message this girl tomorrow. I don't want to mess during
In the middle of the night, I understand.
I'm not gonna out it.
We might get her in May. We'll see.
I'm not gonna out this guy's name, but you know him. I know him. You know. Let's just say he was a best friend, and this dude has a shit ton of WWE Elite action figures in his garage right now because of somebody who was going to lose their storage facility and just gave it to Sam because he had the garage.
Let's just say
Oh,
a
shit.
best friend.
I said his name anyway. But anyway, but they
There's no secrets here.
he's got 2 cremations of people that he's not related to in his garage because some other person.
Is it Thelma and Joe?
I have no idea. I
Oh,
don't know
it is Thelma. Okay, so long story short,
so much.
so
He's got 2 urns in his garage.
these are people that I care about too. The guys that we've made a family out of BYW. I'm gonna tell you a story about Thelma Thomas. This woman was fucking an angel. Jay Hollywood's mom, Bobby Starr's mom. I'm 15 years old, and I'm driving my girlfriend's fucking Ford pickup all the way to Wichita. She's 16, I'm 15. I don't have a driver's license. I don't have any money for a hotel. I'm just wanting to wrestle so bad that I'm willing to go all the way to Park City and fucking wrestle in a backyard. This woman was like, baby, you can just fucking stay here. You sleep in the living room. She put me up. She put my girlfriend up. She put everybody that needed a place to go up. She fed us. She would give us just about anything we needed. She would fucking just go to what do you want? Go to the store. She'd buy dinner for everybody. She would cook for everybody. If she didn't want to do it, she would make her sons fucking do it. And then at the end of the night after wrestling, we would all sit down together in the living room, just like this. There'd be 15 of us sitting on the floor, sitting on the couch. She would just pass a joint around to everybody. Yeah, all the grand, all them, bro, all them fucking great. Yeah, come look at this fucking cat.
This raccoon's biting an alligator.
So we do the show, and these fucking backyard wrestling shows,
There's a bear.
dude, these backyard wrestling shows drew crowds.
Oh yeah.
There would be 40 people from the neighborhood that would just come watch us fucking wrestle, right? And it's like first match is a rumble, and then there's like a table match, and then a death match, and then a ladder match, and then a triple threat like dog collar chain match with fucking fire and all kinds of wild shit. Everybody grabs a shower because everybody got color. This shit made no sense. 15, I'm bleeding in this
We
backyard.
still need to do it. We need to, and you should join us, because I've been wanting to do this for years.
Yes.
We gotta go do a mud show.
I love mud shows. I do them all the time.
But I mean, like,
No.
we gotta go to like
A bad one.
The
If you're
muddiest mud
if
show.
you are a dog shit promoter
reach out.
and you run dog shit shows anywhere within the vicinity of central United States,
Oh.
we'll come and we will fucking be.
I'm not gonna name it, but we
Found one. It was a fucking
I-
trailer park in a dude's front yard.
I
We
will
found
fucking gladly come to your show. I want to fucking do it.
Here's the thing,
I've-
they had better production than a lot
A lot of
of
fucking their flyers look legit. Their production was legit. But it was in a dude's front yard.
Dude,
You walked out of the trailer house
Bro,
onto the road.
there's a I'm drawing a blank right now, but there's a fucking guy. There's a fucking guy who sends me links to his backyard wrestling matches all the fucking time. He just wants critiques.
Yeah.
I fucking watch them. They're dog shit. But then I go to his fucking page and I look and he's got fucking 63,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck do I have to do to get there? I'm giving away free shows if we get to 3,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? He goes, I post every day. And I'm like, well, you fucking figured it out. So I post every day. A year ago, we had 500. We got 2,370 right now.
Oh god.
We get to 3,000, we'll do a free show.
I've done so many fun. I've done backyards of bars.
It's May, right? You got 2 more months.
You got 2 months.
I've done backyards
Dude.
of bars, and I've been like,
Well,
"What
like-
the fuck am I doing with my life?" And like you're
Well,
walking through
what-
mud, ankle deep. to
What's
get to the
fucking
ring.
crazy? What's fucking crazy is like, I'm 15, 16 years old. I'll wrestle in a backyard. I'll let the motherfucker scratch me to hell, pour salt on me. You can hit me with whatever you want. We're going to do the side effect into the fucking thumbtacks, mouse traps, and barbed wire.
Wrestle in the freezing rain,
And then-
dropped in some
Dude,
Marinara
marinara.
sauce.
I did
God
I
damn.
did a backyard show in December where the ropes had icicles on them once. It was fucking nuts. It was stupid. And now I'm 32 years old, and if I go to the venue and I don't like the way the padding looks, I'm like, I ain't fucking bumping. Fuck that. Them ropes are a little loose, brother.
See, that's what I never had. I never had that experience
Oh, man.
because I came to you. I never get any backyard shit.
Bro, you,
I jumped on a bottom rope one time and it snapped. And I bam!
was that at the fucking,
It was at the biker bar.
was that the This Is Wrestling ring? I did a show for This Is Wrestling, and the entire fucking
No.
card, the bottom rope was touching the canvas.
No.
And Alex Royal's the promoter, and I asked him, I said, we got 2 matches left. You think there's any point in trying to fix it? And he goes, well, we made it this far. And it's fuck
So,
yeah,
James-
let's go.
James Southern, he was my fake manager.
I used to really enjoy being around that kid. He's cool as
Yeah,
shit.
and so every shit place that I would go, I would take a picture of it and post it on Facebook. I would, James, where the fuck did you book me this time? I would tag you. He's like, hey brother, $20 is $20.
That's funny.
It's just like, where the fuck am I?
I miss that dude. It
Hey,
was cool.
shout out to James because he is calling ROW's matches. He's their a commentator
Good
for
him.
Booker T,
Fuck
and
yeah.
he's down there in Houston tonight, killing it.
James Southern's
He
a good
moved
dude.
down there, right?
I think I don't know, but he snapped me a picture of a chicken in a tree, and he was like, "Hey, this shit only happens to you. I live in one of the top cities in America. What the fuck is this? I don't live in the projects of Puerto Rico. Only your country ass knows this."
Dude, speaking of fucking Puerto Rico, I give Jeff Knight a promo. I'm like, go out there and tell them that you've won a tag team title in all 50 states, and you're going to Puerto Rico to make it 51. Guess what this motherfucker said? He said, I've won tag team titles all over the world, and New Mexico's next.
Yes, I was wondering what the fuck he was talking about. I was like, New Mexico.
I said, where the fuck did New Mexico come from?
Well, I already won
Oh,
Old
man.
Mexico. I'm going to New Mexico.
I won the Mexican tag
I've
titles. I
already won
want
one
the
title in
Mexican
Mexico.
title.
I'm going to the new one.
That motherfucker is hilarious. He's not bad. That's the weird part. He's another one of those guys where people are just like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he don't listen and he's kind of desperate. And I say this with love. But when I get a text message that's just like, please book me, I'm like, brother, come down and I'll book you. The dude lives in Chickasha, and I'm like, come to the Tuttle show. He doesn't have a fucking car. So every time he comes to an event, he has to hitch a ride. So I'm not trying to make him hitch a ride to fucking Edmond or Oklahoma City. That's twice the fucking drive.
I ever tell you about burning down a hotel in Chickasha?
You burnt it down?
I burned down a hotel room in Chickasha.
Like Seth Rollins?
So, I'll go down there with two of my friends for a motocross event, right?
Well, which one is it? Get your story straight.
Motocross. It's a motocross. And so we show up to this Motel 6 in Chickasha.
Up, down.
What?
Continue.
Motocross. You know, there's shit in the way. There's shit in the way. But I go into the hotel room and I just like open up the mini fridge. I put it like on the highest setting and shut the mini fridge. I just type in 6666 on the microwave, put that bitch on high, hit start. We didn't drop our bags off. We walk out. There was still like shit in the microwave. And we get back and the windows are blacked out. We can't see in the fucking room. And we go down the stairs and they're talking about suing us. And I'm like,
I was about to say, are we gonna have to like edit this out? Like, do they not know?
No, it's like no.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, no. Like they're talking to us about what they're gonna do, and then somehow the cops show up and they give us some room anyways, and we never get sued for it. But the Motel 6 in Chickasha, right off the turnpike there, I burned a fucking hotel room down.
That's why you go to Super 8, folks. Their microwaves fucking work.
No, there ain't shit in them. They're like, you put a ton of McDonald's, and we're like, we didn't do that. We're like, I turned the microwave, this all the way. Like, no.
What was the fucking purpose of turning on the microwave in the first place?
I have no fucking idea.
He's like, it was cold in there.
I don't know. Like I turned.
It was an alarm.
I hit 4 sixes on high and shut it, started it, and we left. I don't.
What a fucking random weird thing to do. But
Yeah. No, I was a dip. Like I realize I'm still a dipshit, so let's get that out of the way. But 18-year-old Red, holy shit.
I think, how long have we known each other? About 4 years now?
Yeah.
You haven't changed a fucking bit. I will say this, though. A very good note for you. Your first fucking, weeks, months, even your first year in the business, you did everything the way you were supposed to do. And you did everything incredibly humbly. Like, you did it kind. You didn't fucking rub elbows with the wrong people. You didn't piss anybody off. I remember the day I met you. You walked up to me, you kind of fronted me. Because you're tall, and you came, you got nose to nose with me, and you were like, if there's anything you need, let me know.
Well, I told you, because at court, I was trying to get the fucking hold of you, and you wouldn't, you were there, you were gone, you were there, you were gone.
I show up, I put my merch out, and I'm sitting next to Sam. Because that was back when I would sit out there, and we would watch the first couple of matches together. Because we were just bullshitting. We didn't give a fuck about what was going on. If I'm wrestling somebody that I've wrestled a few times, and I know what I'm doing, we know what we're fucking doing. I'm not going to plan a ton. Let's talk about the finish, and then whatever the fuck Audra wants us to do, we're just going to do it. Unless it's getting bit by a fucking snake. I'm not doing that. I draw the line with animals. And I'm just sitting there. You come, and he gets really close. And I'm assuming it's because it's loud in the room. But he's like, anything you need me to do, I'll carry your bags. I'll sell your merch for you. I will help you fucking do whatever you need. Just let me know. I'll be here to give you a fucking hand. And I'm watching him all day. And he's fucking helping everybody. And he's running security, he's doing jackets, he's fucking helping with microphones, he's pulling up chairs for people, he's helping the elderly and the disabled into the building, he's doing all this cool shit, just being a good fucking guy. And then maybe 2 or 3 months later, he's on the core show having his first match. And then a week after that, it was our Tulsa show, and he's sitting he shows up at fucking 12 o'clock, we didn't ask him to fucking come, he showed up to help. He helped set up the fucking ring. He runs jackets. He sits in the crowd.
That was the first goddamn time I'd ever been chopped that fucking hard.
And I wrestled Tommy D.
God damn.
And I put Tommy in his lap. Tommy moves out of the way, and I chop the shit out of Red.
Fuck. And then Tommy does it.
And he sold it, and he fucking
I was not selling.
He did it like a worker. He was a part of the show, right? After the match was over, I knew that he was a good guy. I knew that he could work. I knew that he understood what we were doing. And fucking, he's been with us ever since. And all you gotta do is fucking be helpful and have a brain. It's not crazy. Anybody can do this shit. I'm not saying anybody should do this shit. I'm just saying, if you have the right attitude and you do all the shit you're supposed to fucking do, anybody can fucking do this.
That's true.
It was my second.
It was maybe like 2 or 3 shows of him like working with us.
Helping.
When I was finally like, all right, he's okay.
Well,
like, the first 2 shows, I was like, who the fuck are you?
What the fuck is
The
this?
first time I showed up, the second Tulsa show, in character.
You had the hat on and everything.
Yeah, in character.
Yeah,
Josh
because
Padge.
You were the foreman.
That was the foreman. Josh Padge wanted to whoop my ass.
I remember that.
Father Padge wanted to whoop
Fucking Padge was like, what's this guy's
Because
deal?
I walked out, he was smoking a cigarette at the time. He was smoking cigarettes. I said, hey, you need to back up 50 feet from the door. He goes, who the fuck are you? I said, I'm the foreman, Red James. He's like, you motherfucker.
He came to me and was like, who's that fucking foreman dude? And I was like, he's in gimmick because I told him to be in gimmick. And I didn't tell him to be in gimmick. I'm just trying to cover his ass. Fucking Padge he's got a third degree. Bro, Padge has a 3rd degree karate black belt.
Yeah, he wanted to fucking kick my ass.
And I didn't want to
back away from the building. Who the fuck
Well,
are
like,
you?
that front entrance where the fans would come in, no shit, he's just out there puffing on a cigarette. He's like, hey man, who the fuck's that foreman guy? And I go, Red? And he goes, yeah, who the fuck is that? And I was like, he's a Tulsa guy, he's a worker. And he goes, God damn it. And I'm like, what? And he goes, I thought he was fucking with me. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, he told me I couldn't smoke out here. I'm like, well, you should definitely like get away from the door. But
I remember the next day, or the meeting after, the next training session, he was like, I want to say everybody did a great job except for you, Red, because Father Padge wanted to fucking kick your ass, but good job.
yeah. Like, I don't try to pop the boys, but I love it when the workers get worked. I fucking love it when even the guys who are smart to the business, they think this shit's fucking real and they buy into it. That's fucking good stuff. Dude, I cut a promo today where I literally just said a bunch of shit that popped in my head at the moment. I didn't fucking plan that. And every goddamn person in that locker room, fantastic fucking promo. You know why they said it was fantastic? Because I said it with fucking like emotion, and I fucking had like legitimate fucking like animosity in my voice. I raised my voice. I didn't just talk. I fucking spoke like with conviction.
Yeah.
That's
what
Ric Flair like segments where.
Yeah.
If you
Do
do
I
it,
guess no one else in that promo did that.
Huh?
well, I'm not saying you did. Kyle certainly didn't.
No.
He moped around like Charlie Brown the whole time. But
It's just one of those things too. Like everyone, like 2 or 3 people were like, "Man, I didn't know you could promo like that." I was like, "No one ever gives me a chance."
yeah, man, you got it. Once you have it in your hand, like they can't censor you. They can't take it from you. That's your chance.
I told
You know?
Kyle was like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, did they give you direction? He's like, yeah, he told me just to accent. I was like, listen, man.
No, the fuck I didn't.
He said, I said,
I gave him a whole promo and he said
Oh.
about a third of it.
No, I said, you gotta say some dumb shit for Drake to get you to give you more stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's sad? I caught chlamydia today. It's like, no, this is what you're gonna say. Like, all he said was Drake told me to say some sad shit.
I came up to Kyle and I said, look, this is your Hall of Fame speech. You go out there and you thank the fans, you thank me personally, you thank everybody in that locker room except for fucking Ricky. You go out there and you say all these heartfelt things about your kids and how this year was your first and only year in the wrestling business, and it was the year that your son was born, and you have to fucking think about your child because this business is taking so much from you,
Man, it does.
and it's making it difficult for you to be a father at home.
It does.
You talk about how much pain you're in, your shoulder, your neck, your leg. your fucking back, everything that fucking hurts. And sometimes maybe this business just isn't for you.
It's not.
And then whenever you get to that point where you want to say, hey, I want to thank you, the fans. I want to thank everybody in this room who supported me. Those of you who don't know me, I want to thank you for supporting this company, because this company has made me feel like a member of a family I never had. I pitched all of that. He goes out there, says about a third of it.
Not even.
And then Ricky comes out and he just goes, you suck. Boo!
I like the way you talk.
Two words is all it takes.
All you got to do is say it with conviction. That was fun.
I like the way you because I don't think the crowd would stop booing if you would have stopped and then let them. I enjoyed the way you talk over them, because that's whenever I'm in the ring, I continue to fucking talk constantly.
So I actually did mention that to the students. I was like, listen to him. He's not letting them take the fucking promo from him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can do the thing where you sit there and wait for them to shut up. All that does is extend your promo.
Yeah.
But you can speak with conviction. You don't have to yell, but you can speak with enough conviction that they have to fucking listen.
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll say the right thing and they'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And I feel like
I
I did
like
too.
it.
I was like, please,
No.
deep down, I'd love it that you hate me.
Yeah, go
This
right
is
up
my
on it.
music. Go ahead. And then I just laid into
Yeah.
it. I was like, you hear that, Kyle? It took me so long to get even this reaction.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're going to forget about it. Just like they forgot about me, just like they're going to forget about you.
Yep.
Dick.
And that's the thing,
And then
too.
you wrapped the chain around his neck, and I looked at the
you
firefighter. There's a skinhead beating a black man.
It's a fucking choice. He's a BBC. Bald by choice.
Bald by choice. I was like, man.
Man, it didn't bother me.
Big black
But-
kilt.
I really hate
Okay.
that, like, what else have I ever worn, like, in the time that I've been in, other than a kilt, right? And
You had
like,
the singlet for a while.
You had jeans.
Well, you also
Keystone Rick.
Well, you also had that
Rick
fucking
James.
that black and red thing that you eventually gave to Ryan. What would you call that? It was like a
no, I still have
pullover.
that.
The pullover thing.
Yeah.
I thought you gave it to Ryan.
Nah, I gave Ryan some shorts once,
Right on. Whatever.
The whipper.
but I mean, yeah,
Oh, Whipple.
but I always did have like even
R.I.P.
then, like even whenever I was doing like that shorts thing, I still had like the side kilt piece. So
Yeah.
I've always had like something kilt on me. Anyway,
I like
Okay.
the purple singlet. I miss it. You don't have to bring it back though.
Whenever the
Wear what you want to
UWO,
wear.
I will.
the UWO chat
Fucking-
started, and you two like, God damn it, Ryan, stop using speak to text because it's saying
Oh my
exactly
God.
the way you sound.
And quit cutting promos on fuckers in the goddamn group chat.
Dude. Fuck. Say what you want about Ryan, the Ripper. When he used to try to cut promos on people where he would literally threaten to kill them, he would always send them to me and be like, what do you think? And I'd be like, you can't put this on
No,
Facebook.
you will get banned.
And he's like, why not though? And I'm like, because Facebook will think it's real and you'll get your shit deleted. And that's why he originally got like 4 different accounts, because he kept getting shut down. But I was like, no, you can't fucking threaten to kill someone.
Well, he had like 30.
I
accounts.
will kill you.
That's the reason why I just shit on things,
Yeah.
not the person. A lot of times.
But he had like 30 accounts because he had to
Man.
like look at all of our wives individually.
Well, yeah, there was a whole lot of that going on,
And
but
that's
that's
why
why not
anyway.
here anymore.
Well, the point I was making was like, I hate that it's still going on in a way, and like I hate that Tim kind of perpetuated it too. He's like, I'd quit if I was in a skirt. I was like, really? We're still
Low
like,
hanging fruit, man.
yeah, like goddamn Tim, like especially you, Tim. I thought you were better than that, you dumbass.
Shame
Jesus.
on you. We're gonna have Tim on the podcast soon.
Tim.
Carter, double T.
Oh, double T.
Like it's just so low. It's not even funny. Like, and like I've combated it every time. I'm like, fucking, you're calling it the only reason you're calling it a skirt is because you're scared of it, especially you, Tim. Jesus.
Put on the skirt, Tim.
Was Benny in this house tonight?
Who?
The other bump monkey.
No, Frankie wasn't
Frankie,
there.
yeah.
I put him
You
over
said
there.
he was there,
No,
though.
I put him over there for a pop, but he wasn't there.
I looked over there. I was like,
I was
no.
like, Frankie's
No,
here.
I only said that because I saw him in Walmart yesterday. No, he. Ironically, the man who married my wife and I, the preacher, was a commentator years ago. His name Frankie V. They used to do a podcast called the Bot Monkey Mafia, and I was kind of like a stand-in for the guy they fired. So
That's what it was. I said to Tim earlier. I was just like, hey, I was like, hey, thanks, Tim. Appreciate your input. Now you can go back to being irrelevant and not here. Bye.
the salt is there.
It's there.
That's how I found.
It'll burn in the shower.
That's exact. Bump Monkey Mafia is how I found professional wrestling in Oklahoma, and it was one of those things that
He
popped
was a
up.
big fan. He was listening to my podcast.
And
Yeah.
and it came.
Everything revolves around Greek
It does.
Here,
Hey man, there's truth to that.
But
I don't mean to be that guy, but there's fucking truth to that.
they're the ones that pointed me towards BPW because they were doing a review of. But yeah, and I went to Body Progression Wrestling. Me and my daughter used to dress up in costumes and go to BPW.
Fuck yeah.
But we would stop off at like Party City and get a costume and show up and just fuck everything up. Like they were like, "What the fuck are these people doing?"
Yeah.
She was in a rainbow unicorn costume, and I was like in a fucking leprechaun biker outfit. We'd show
I
up.
think that's the one thing that'll piss off an independent promoter more than anything is when one fan distracts everyone from the fucking show.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that until I did that.
It's like the
And-
Raw after Mania.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, they take it over.
we took it over. We took it so much that we were getting free tickets to go to Compound to come back and like after
Bro, Compound was cool.
it was, and then I realized how shitty it was.
I didn't, so like,
Whenever I got into business, I heard all these
the
horror stories.
idea around for Compound was gimmicks.
Yeah.
It wasn't about talent, it was about characters. And I really enjoyed it. I put over Mike 2 on this fucking podcast all the time. I don't know, it always
Stop.
like it always comes back to him.
Biggest penis in the locker room,
Huge dick.
Huge.
And
girthy.
motherfucker gave me my first shot, so I can't not, you know?
Okay.
I can't
Shot
not.
in your mouth.
Motherfucker, I was 15 years old and he was willing to put me on his show. Like, it was cool. But I go to his fucking show and every single person on his show has two characters. They have one with a hood and one without. He had 10 match cards and everybody worked twice. It was fucking nuts. So like, just, you would show, and like, they had these things like Mighty Mouse. Do you remember Mighty Mouse?
Uh-huh.
There's this dude named Jesus Rodriguez. He had a character that was a fucking hefty Mexican, like,
Uh-huh.
bulldozer type. He's like Rhino, but Mexican. And then he had Mighty Mouse, where he literally was fucking Mighty Mouse, the cartoon. The cape, the mask, everything. He's a fucking mouse. And he would go in there. And he's this short dude, but he's wide. So, like, he's gorilla pressing everybody. But, like, when he gorilla pressed them, they're not higher than the top rope. Keep in mind, Compound ropes are pretty high.
Yeah, because I wrestled in the core ring that was the Compound ring, and that motherfucker would give me fucking ropes right below my neck.
You'd hit the fucking rope. You'd have to put your arm like up.
Yeah,
this
you
way.
had to jump up to get that motherfucker to hook it.
But yeah, he would gorilla press you, and like you'd be like parallel with the fucking top rope. It's hilarious. The motherfucker was funny. Then like Dutch Hagen had two gimmicks,
Dutch.
two different mask gimmicks. He used to do this thing. I think it was called Senor Papas Fritas. It was Mr. Potato Chip, and it was just a fucking purple and red and orange version of the same gimmick he was already doing. He had a purple and orange, and he had a green one. Dutch was green, Senior Papa was orange. Just a masked dude with a pleather top. It was fucking silly as fuck. And then like Mike too, he's reffing, and then half the time he's wrestling. So like he's promoting, he's running sound, he's wrestling, he's reffing, he's doing all the shit I'm fucking doing. He's doing more. And I saw that motherfucker, and I know I'm still putting him over and you want me to quit. But I'm 15 years old, and I see this motherfucker doing everything. And he's calm as can be. And it freaks me the fuck out, because I'm just like, how the fuck are you just chilling right now? And then I watch his matches. And I'm like, that's why he's calm, because he doesn't give a fuck.